yeah. Oh, spill it all over the place. It's like taller than the house. Welcome to the spool bus, Axel. Not only does this thing fit in here, there's so much room. It was a tight fit getting it in. There was about an inch on each side of the mirrors, but we did it, and like so much room, so much room. This is awesome. Real quickly before we begin, I want to thank this video's sponsor, carmarshal.com. Carmarshal.com can save you lots of money on buying used or new vehicles, cars, trucks, school buses. If you want to save money, I'll have a link in the description down below. I know I'm going to use them when I buy my next build, which might be soon. Today marks the first time that we are working on one of my vehicles inside the new shop. This school bus is the first vehicle that's been in here. That's kind of funny. We're doing a couple things to it. Number one is peeling off some plastidip. See, when I plastidip this bus a while ago, I kind of screwed up in the fact that right after I painted it, I brought it outside into the cold, freezing weather, and it didn't like it, and it just kind of started peeling up in lots of different places. One of the main places it started peeling up is on the side stripe things. So since those are black underneath anyway, we're gonna go ahead and peel the plastidip off those. It'll give it some nice contrast, and it will get rid of the peeling plastidip, so that's nice. The other thing we're doing is finishing doing the lights, because, well, we never finished. And then all the lights need to be weatherproofed, so I need to put some black caulk all over the lights. We're also gonna try to fix the reverse lights. I don't know why those aren't working, but they're not. And if we finish all that, we're going to start working on the entrance of the school bus, because it needs to be nicened. First up, I'm gonna try to fix these reverse lights. I'm gonna guess it's a fuse. I'm gonna hope it's a fuse, because if it's not a fuse, then it's a wire somewhere, and that's much more difficult. There's our fuse box. Let's investigate. Well, no surprise there. I didn't find anything. The one thing that makes it hard is that all the fuses for the school bus part of the wiring in there, they're not clear fuses. Like, you can't see if they're popped or not. So I guess I could go and replace every single one of them, but I don't want to like mess anything up more than what it is. So I'm just gonna leave it for now. Let's peel some plastidip off. First, I'm gonna go around and just slice everything to make sure I don't accidentally peel up other plastidip. That should be good. Now that, my friends, is how you know you applied plastidip correctly. It comes off in just one big piece. Look at this. This is like literally like a liquid wrap. It's just it's like a rubbery, stretchy, awesome thing of technology. It looks like the reason why this was peeling up is because there's moisture in here. There's just water. Somehow the moisture or the water must have gone underneath the plastidip and rested on these little ridges and just caused it to separate from this nice glossy paint. Oh, that was fun. Alright, this lower section kind of sucks because I didn't apply enough plastidip when I did it originally. I think I'm also going to try to peel the plastidip off this wheel flare thing. And there we go. That side is complete. The worst thing about this is that whoever actually painted the bus didn't do a good job at taping off these parts. And yeah, there's still like a little bit of yellow, but honestly it doesn't look bad. The yellow matches anyway, so like that's cool. Kind of wish I didn't do that little flare, but oh well. So now I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side off camera because it's in the dark. And other side is now finished. Like I said, that really wasn't that bad at all. That's so freaking adorable. The bus is officially axle approved. I was debating whether I wanted to put those black things above the lights back on. I think I want them on for the front. Makes it a little bit more aggressive, a little bit cleaner. But I think I want to keep them off the back. Actually, I might like those. I think it makes it look less out of place. All these stock side markers have officially been replaced with beautiful LED ones. Next, what we're gonna do is plop this license plate light on. Psst. That just looks so much nicer. The next thing to do is to seal everything up to make sure water doesn't get inside the bus or in between the panels of the bus. That would be even worse. The side marker lights were significantly smaller than the stock ones, so you can see there's the hole from the old side marker light, and those are the old screw holes. So what we're gonna do is, so rain doesn't get in those little holes, is kind of get some just black silicone and seal it around. Plus I'll make sure that no water gets behind the plastic. So I'm sure that's not the best sealing surface. So we're gonna do that on all like 30 some lights, which is gonna suck, but hopefully it'll look good. I'm gonna try it on this one first because this one's the least seen. And if it doesn't look good, then we'll think of another plan. Pew! Pew, pew, pew! Something I've learned about this stuff the hard way is that you should always test it on a small piece before you do it on the thing that you want it to look nice. Because let me tell you, there's been so many times where like I'm expecting it to come out really slowly and it just... In this case, I was specifically testing to make sure it didn't have any sort of strange reaction with the plastidip. It seems to be fine. But yeah, this stuff comes out really fast. Jeez. Well, I did that one and it turned out pretty well. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that to all of the lights. I'm gonna be very careful. I'm gonna take my time on this because if I screw up, it could really mess up the look of this bus. The next thing I'm doing is measuring my new tires. This thing needs new tires, and we aren't going to replace them with just the ones they came with. We're going to replace them with some nice meaty off-road tires because this is the adventure bus, not the get stuck in mud bus, which it already has. I'm planning on pretty much getting the biggest tire I can possibly fit on these stock rims because I don't want to buy 6 rims. I don't really want to buy 6 tires either, but it's necessary. So, the tires I'm planning on getting are a tire diameter of 31.75. They are 235/85 R16s. That would be a big tire to fit without a lift. I think they'll fit, but I might have to do some trimming back there. The bigger problem, obviously, is back here, but despite what it looks like, there's actually a ton of room. I mean, I can stick my entire hand up there. There's just kind of a lip that we'd probably have to trim off. I don't even think we'd have to trim anything. We would have to take this off though, which I want to do anyway because it's kind of ugly, no offense. But yeah, I think the tires I want to get will fit, so that's awesome. Those will look really cool. Should help the bus drive a little bit better because we're not going to be on old dry rotted tires. One of the next things I want to do to this bus is the front end conversion, but the problem with that is that I can't find one. So if any of you guys have a front end conversion for an E-Series van, I want this front end. If any of you guys have this and want to sell it to me or like trade it for this front end or something, let me know. I need the hood, both the fenders, the headlights, the grille, the bumper, and maybe some sort of support inside. I don't really know. I need to do a little bit more research. But as far as I know, the later model front end just bolts right onto this thing. So that'll be really awesome. It'll just look so much better. It'll perform a little bit better because the grill is going to be so much bigger, so more air into the radiator. And yeah, it just looks so much cooler. So that's why I'm trying to get that. I could buy all the stuff I need online, but it'd be like $1,000 for the hood, the fenders, and all that stuff if I bought it new, and I don't want to do that. So if you have like a total E-Series van that got like rear-ended or something, and you want to sell some parts, hit me up. This email right here. I want it with the black grille and the black headlights, not the chrome grille. Just to clarify. That's pretty much all I wanted to get done today, so I'm gonna go ahead and just clean the inside a little bit more. I gotta say, I'm really happy with what we did today. Honestly, I think taking the plastidip off those stripe things, it makes it look so much better. Adds a little bit of contrast and gloss. Makes it look a lot less like a prison bus. And it looks really good all cleaned up. I'm really glad that we got all the side marker lights on and I got the license plate light on so I don't have to worry about getting pulled over. Adventure Bus is getting better every day. So now the rally bus boys, rally cars, yay! Probably not a great idea. Today's video definitely got me re-hyped for this build. There was a point where like we were just doing interior stuff after interior stuff and I was getting kind of bored. But now I'm excited, I want to finish this thing. We got a couple things left to do and then it's going to be the most awesome school bus in the world. Probably not. That front end conversion, the new tires, finishing the interior, and then road trip. It's gonna be so awesome. I'm really excited. This is my favorite build right now. Speaking of which, we might have a new, just like quick build coming up. We'll see. Trying to find some sponsors for it. If that works out, then we're doing it. If it doesn't, then we'll do it later. But yeah, guys, hopefully you did enjoy. Tell me what you think of the bus without the plastidip on the stripe things. Please leave some feedback on the video. Give it a like if you enjoyed, give it a dislike if you didn't enjoy, and tell me how I can improve. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. We're gonna have a lot more awesome videos here in this new shop. A lot of new awesome builds. So stay tuned for all of that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Another thing I wanna say is that I'm recording my first Patreon exclusive video this weekend. So if you wanna be a part of that, head over to Patreon and become a patron. And then you can be a part of an exclusive Q&A. Also like to say thank you to Car Marshal yet again for sponsoring this video. And that's it. So, peace out guys, and I'll see you next time. First time editing in the new shop. Pretty cool. Still need Wi-Fi though.